Hello everyone, in this video we have to discuss employee management system. So we divided this program into four parts. One is the department part, another is employee part, and another is the assign the employee on the project. Also calculate the total time of the employee work on this project, and another is the exception part. Okay. After we have called the every function by the using the menu driven program itself. Okay, let's start from the department part. Okay, in a department part, at first we define a dictionary. Okay, it is a reference instance reference variable department. Here we discuss the type of the type is a dictionary, and key, the key is the integer type, and a value is a department object type, and initialized by the empty dictionary. Okay, here we have a class name is department class have a one constructor. Okay, the constructor have a two three have a two formal arguments. Okay, we initialize by the two for instance variables, instance reference variable. First is self dot dict department underscore dict. We initialize it by the dep underscore id, and another is self dot dep underscore name. It is initialized by the dep underscore name. Okay, we have another function in department part. This is called def add underscore department. Okay, here we insert. Here we have a reference variable. The name is department underscore name. Type is string. Initialized by the Python built-in method name is function input. The input help of this function we can take the user input. By default it is string type, and another is department underscore id. The type of this reference variable is int. We initialize by the value. Which kind of value? Here we use a max inbuilt max function, and is a department dot keys. Department is a dictionary, and dictionary dot key is a method of the dictionary. Department dictionary. Help of this key method we can fetch the key from the only key from the dictionary. Okay, if no any key present, then maximum key, then default value is assigned. What is the default value? Default value is 0, and we addition with plus 1, so it's become a 1. Okay, department become a 1, that is initialized here. After that, if the after when it's come of the second id, then we check 1 comma 0, because we already take input 1 as a key. So is the department dot key fetch the key from the dictionary, so we become only one key, that is a 1. Compare the 1 with the compare the with because 1 is the only one element, so 1 is the maximum value, and plus 1 added with this one, so the return is, what is the return? Is 2. It is add into department key. Then we initialize the department id and department name in a dictionary. Department dictionary. How to initialize? Key value as argument. This is my dictionary department QC, and square bracket, this is a department dot id, it is a key. Okay, and we initialize it by the constructor department constructor. Here we pass some arguments, that is department id and department name, and this is stored in this id, department underscore id, this corresponding key and value pair, corresponding key. Okay, after the successful insertion, the printed department added successfully. Actually, here the department object is insert in a dictionary department with a specific department id. Okay, another is a department underscore view underscore department function. Here we check in this function, here we check any department, if any department present, then it is so via for loop, otherwise print department is not found. Okay, in this condition, if not department means if no any department present in the dictionary, then it's print department is not found, otherwise we print other we come to the else part, and here the print in this method hyphen into 5 minutes, repeat the hyphen into 5 times, print the hyphen into 5 times, then we just write a department, then same hyphen into means this is display, this purpose only display in a console for user friendly experience. And after that we run the for loop. D is a reference in department dot value, we take the every value, not key, only the value from the departments. What is the value? Value is the object of department class. Okay, and we access by the instance or object d dot department underscore id and d dot department underscore name and print it. Okay, after that our another part of this program is a employee part. Okay, so employee part, we have initialized another dictionary, empty dictionary. So employee, this is the instance reference variable. Okay, type of this dictionary and what kind of the value we have stored. Because it is a dictionary, the always is a key value pair. To key is a string type or value is a employee object. Okay, we initialize this by the empty dictionary. After that we create a class. The class name is employee. Employee class have one constructor. The constructor have a 2 parameter, formal parameters, one is name, one is department. Constructor have a 2 instance reference variable, one is self.name, initialized by the name, self.department, it is initialized the department. Okay, department and name are formal argument. We have a one function add underscore employee. What are the purpose of this function? Help of this function we can add the employee in the employee dictionary. Now check how to insert. At first we here we enter the employee name by the help of the user input. How to? Here name as the reference variable. Type of this reference variable is string. Initialized by the input function, pre-built input function. It is provided by Python built-in feature. Help of this function, user take the input via keyboard. After that we call the view underscore department. Help of this actually this is a function call. help of this function call we can call the view department. Above this function we call the view department, and if the any department present is, then it is show, like 1 is CS, 2 is IT, 3 is mathematics, etc. Okay. Then another user input argument, the department.id, it is a reference variable and type is int, initialized by the input function into the department.id, because input function is return the string value, so we convert it to a int at first. Okay, by typecasting. Then we insert the id of the department. Okay, it's already display here. The help of this function, view underscore department function. If the department id not present in the department, then print the invalid choice and return the function control. If the present, then key value pair. This is a dictionary and cultivated the name. Help of this style, we can insert the value in the employee dictionary and initialized by the constructor employee. Okay, they have a one argument, two argument, name and department's div id. Department div's id means here we insert the id of the department. Okay, a name means employee name. So what is the store in employee? A name as a key and department id as a value. Okay. After that, dev.list employee. The help of this method, we can display the employee list. If the list is empty, then print no employee found and return a empty list. If not, yes, same as a department part, hyphen into 5 minutes, repeat the hyphen 5 times in the console, then we print the employee, then same as hyphen underscore 5. Here we initialize the empty list. Okay, assign index equals to 1. Index is a instance reference variable initialized by the integer value. For department is a for is a loop and department is a reference variable, and we refer to a department's values. We take the each and every value. Value means object of department, and we print dpt department dot department name, because the values are stored in a department object class to initialize by the department instance and use the membership operator, and then variable name, reference variable name, department score name. The help of it, we can access the particular value. Okay, department name, and initialize the found equals to false. It is a boolean reference variable. After that, we another for loop use. For emp is a reference variable and employees dot values. We take the each and values. Here we compare the object, each and every object, reference of the object in address. If the board's address is matched, emp dot department equal to department, then print the index and emp name. Okay, index number or employee name. Then this is the list and this is the membership operator. Append is the method of the list, and we insert the emp. Okay, is a employee object in this list, and we increment the index equals to 1 plus equals to 1 and found equals to true. Okay, why found equals to true? Why initial find equals to true, but not the help of this cursor not go in this statement print no employee. Okay, because we have an employee, so it is no needed to run this type. After that, when the loop is complete, then return the employee list. Okay, here the for loop we run for each and every value of the employee dictionary. Okay, when the dictionary is completed, loop is automatically terminate and it's return the employee list. Okay, our another part is the project part. Here we initialize the project and time for a particular employee. Okay, so this is the this is a project dictionary. Okay, and it is a dictionary retake. Okay, this dictionary have a key str type and a value, a project. This is a object type, and we initialize a empty dictionary. Okay, same as before. We have a class name project, have a one constructor and two methods. Okay, first constructor have a name as a formal argument, and here we have a two instance reference variables. Self.name initialized by the name, and self.employee, it is a dictionary, empty dictionary, initialize the empty dictionary. Okay, enhance the add work. The help of this method, here we add the work time and the work and time. If the employee, it is a reference instead of a reference variable, sorry, and here we check self.employee.hour. Okay, it is self.employee.hour. It is what? It is a dictionary. Okay, if it is present in an employee, then self.hour in a key value pair we initialize the hour. Okay, when suppose hour now 20, then we initialize plus 10 means 30. If it's not present in self.employee underscore hour, then we go to the else part. Initialize the hour in a dictionary by the help of the key value pair. Okay, then another method is diff total hours. Okay, this method return the sum of the employee hours value. Employee hours dot value. Employee hours, it is a dictionary, and dot value, we take the value from the dictionary and we help the sum, we calculate the total hour and sum of the hour and return it. Okay, another function, this is called def underscore add work. The help of this function, we can add the work of the particular employee. Okay, this is not same in this class property def add underscore work. This is a method. Okay, this is a independent function def underscore work. This function, this is method, they're totally different. Okay, here we initialize instance reference variable, this guy empty list equals to list dot employee. means here we call the list function. Okay, help of this function we can give the list of the employee. Okay, after that we have a another reference variable choice. This type is int, and we initialize the mm, input function, user input function, this built in, and we convert it by the int. This is called select the employee id. Okay, then we select employee id. If the employee id is less than 1 or greater than the total size of the employee list, then we print it this invalid choice and return it. If not, then we commit to the this part. Okay, 186. We have a reference variable emp initialized by the employee list. This is a list, and inside the list choice minus 1. Actually, here we say the index 1, but in the list indexing I start from 0. So here choice 1 already 1 minus 1 is referred to the index 0, because 1 minus 1 is 0. To we access the 0th index from the list, this list. Okay, this is the logic to access the index in the 0th position, or 1 position or 2 position. And this is another reference variable project name. It is initialized by the input method. This enter the project name, input function, not method, sorry. The help of this user take a input the project name and also hour, assign the hour, enter the total hour, duration of the project, hour. It is a reference variable, type is int, initialize the input method, input function, and we the help of int function we cast the typing string to integer. Okay, then we come condition, one condition. If the project name is not in a project, if project name not in a project, it is true, then inside the project, inside this if block, here key, we assign the value in a key value pair. Project, it is a dictionary, and in the braces it is the project name, that is a key, and we initialize by the constructor, this called project constructor, and we pass the project name here. Okay, as argument. And after that, the help of this key value pair, project we so it is treated as an object or instance here in on line number 194, and here we use one membership operator. Then we call the method of the this project class add underscore work, and we pass employee and hour. Okay, the actual argument. Then print work successfully, work added successfully, and this is add to the project dictionary. Then our next part, this is called exception part. The main motive is if the budget is greater than 150, okay, of the total cost, then we can't accept the project. Okay, if the project is less than 150, then we can accept the project. Okay, so here we define a class. The class name is a budget exceed exception, and here we pass the exception. Acha, this is a single inheritance here. We inherit the exception class. The class the class have a one constructor. The class have a one constructor. The constructor have a three parameters: project, total, and budget. Okay. First is a self.project instance reference variable. We initialize is into project. Then other is a self.total initialized by the total, and the self.budget is another instance reference variable. It is initialized by the uh, formal argument budget. Okay. Okay. Then another is dev.show function. The help of this function, we can print the project summary. For we have a declared loop, for loop, and project is a reference variable. We refer the each and every project values. Take the project value, means project is a dictionary, and we take the value only from the project. And also we call the project.total hours, total hours from the class project, and this is initialized in a total instance reference variable. And here we use the try and except block. If the total hours is greater than the project budget, actually it is already defined, the budget is 150, then rising a error is a custom exception, budget exceed exception, and we pass the project name total and project budget. That will be displayed in a exception part in here print, and here project name printed, and e dot total means total time of the duration, and budget is exceed. This is a string value. Okay. If the budget is not exceed, not exceed means total duration of the time is less than the budget, then try block is not execute, and just print this project name and total and within the budget. Okay, this is the exception part is completed. Now is the dev.main part. Here we define a menu driven program. Okay, in option 1 we add the department. So option 2 view the department. Option 3 add the employee, view the employee, add the work entry. Option 5 and 6 is show the project summary. 7 is exit. Here user can choose any of the choice. Suppose the choice add the department. Okay, then add the department function is called. Then insert the department. After that view the department. The help of the option 2 view department function is called. Show the department. Another option is add the employee. When user is click the 3 option 3, then use of this we can call the add the employee. Another is add the work. Help of this option number 5, okay, add the work. We call the add work function, or help of add work function. The user can add the work. Same as the summary. User can choose the 6 and the function which choose on summary function call here and execute the function, and the help of this function user can show the project summary, means the project name, duration, which one is assigned, how many time is take, etc. Or else part 6 means exit, print exit and break. After else part the invalid choice. Invalid choice. If the user select any of option they are not present in this menu driven program, then it is print the invalid choice. Okay. Then here we call the main function. Okay. Okay. Here we check the output of this program. At first we run this program, means print it. At first add the department, enter the choice 1, enter the department name CS. Okay, added successfully. Then add another department IT. It's also added successfully. View the department option 2. One is CS, second is IT. And they add the employee. Then enter choice. Enter the employee name, means Suvam, SUBJM Suvam. Okay. Assign the employee to a particular department. I assign the Shubham to CS. So index is 1 of the CS. We assign it. Okay. Then another add the employee name. I assign it to option 2 IT. This also view the employees, option 4. Okay, department CS and is Suvam and department IT is Ravi. Okay. Then 5, add the work entry. Assign the work of a particular person. ID. Suppose I want to select employer 1. Enter the project name Python python Python. Hours, suppose 80 hour. Work added successfully. Another add work. The for 2 JVA Java 90. Okay, added successfully. And now option 6, show the project summary. Project Python 80 within budget, Java 90 within budget. We were less than 150 and within budget, otherwise exceed. Then we terminate the loop with the help of option 7, exit. Okay, it is all about this code.